Shalom, shalom, brothers. How you doing? This is Ephraim Ben Shalom. Peace to all. Shalom to all my brothers and sisters. Word up, especially to Ephraim, my Puerto Rican, and my Cubans, because we have two parts of one. So we have a big portion of big family. By this opening statement, we're gonna do a book of Baruch, and but we're gonna explain things that y'all don't see that I'm gonna open your eyes to. So what I'm gonna start with is the opening, right? It's a Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one alone. You shall love your Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Keep these words that I am commanding you today in your heart. Recite them to your children and talk about them when you are at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you rise. Blend them a sign upon your hand, fix them a ember upon the forehead, and write them on the doorpost of your house and your gates. Praise be the Most High. Ahaya. So that's the best thing. I'm coming and do that little prayer for y'all. Now we're gonna talk about these holidays, these pagan holidays that they you celebrate because they tell you that's what to do. It's right to do according to these Ephraimites, the seed of the serpent, the white man. Um, we're gonna start with Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1 to 5. Verse 1 to 5. Verse 1 to 5. It goes something like this. It goes like this. Thou hear the word. This chapter 10, verse 1 and 5. Hear the word that the Lord, the Most High, speak to you, O house of Israel. Thou Seahiah, do not learn the way of the nations, or be dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the nations are dismayed at them. For the custom of the people are false. A tree from the forest is cut down and worked with an axe by the hands of an artist. People deck it with gold and silver. They fasten it with hammers and nails, so it cannot move. They are idols, like scarecrows in a cucumber field, and they cannot speak. They have to be carried. They cannot walk. Don't be afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, none they are good. So what he's saying by that, brothers and sisters, is that why would you put a tree in the house when it's forbidden? It's breaking one of the most highest commandments. It's abomination because you're breaking the second commandment that he gave. Do not make any images or worship anything in the heavens or beneath or on the earth. Anything. Do not put anything before your creator. That's what he's saying by that. So you celebrate Christmas, New Year's, you Thanksgiving, all for July. These are customs of the nations. The abomination. Things that go against what your creator said not to do. But you still do it because it was passed down to family generations. No, it was not. It's passed down by the devil. It ain't passed down for from the Most High. Praise be He. So we're gonna go more to the book of Baruch. As I say, this is our God. No other can compare to Him. He found the whole way of knowledge and give her to His servant Jacob and to Israel, who He loves. So what he's saying about that? He ain't saying mankind. He said to Israel and Jacob. So the thing is, we are chosen children, that we are being disobedient, that we have to come back to Him and fix what our ancestors done back in the past. That it's not right. And He's opening our eyes to straighten it out before it's too late. And time is short. Time is real short. I said time is real short, my brothers and sisters, for real. As we keep on. As I say, we're going to chapter 5, verse 5. So be aware of becoming at like the foreigners, of letting fear for these gods possess you when you see the multiple before and behind them worshiping them. But say to your heart, it is you, O Lord, who we must worship. So what he's saying is that, what he's saying by that is, what he's saying is, do not follow the customs of the nations, as going to these churches, the abomination churches, the whore of earth of churches, because they don't speak of His word the right way. They deceive. So on what he's trying to say is, why do you speak to an idol, a santeria, a idol that you put candles and you pray? What does it do for you? Does it talk to you? Does it answer you? Does it live? How can something made by man live by hands? You gotta ask yourself that question. You're putting something before your creator. Of course, it's not gonna answer you. Didn't Abraham leave his father's house, broke his idols that he had in his house? That's why the Most High chose him for among all the peoples to be His people. And then wearing crosses, that's an idol. You need to bring yourself out. He's calling us out from Babylon mentally. Go back into the book. Focus what He's trying to say, what He's trying to teach. He's telling me, I'm calling my children out back home, but you must first open your mind and get rid of the Babylon spirit in you of I gotta wake up every day, I gotta go to a club, I gotta go dancing, I gotta dress up, I gotta do this. Get that out your system. It's no more of that anymore. That's not gonna save your life. Swallow your pride. The Most High do not like pride. You must understand that. These gods of silver and gold and wood cannot save themselves from rust or corrosion. One of them holds a spear like the district judge, but unable to destroy anyone who offends it. The other has a dagger in his right hand and an axe, but cannot defend itself from war or robbers. From this is evidently that they are not gods and do not fear them. So the priest makes their temple secure with doors and locks and bars in order that they may not be plundered or plunged by robbers. Why does it do that? Why? What they're protecting? They're protecting idols. They're protecting to keep people in stupidity. They keeping people asleep. Oh, it's the right thing to put money in the thing, who you supporting? You supposed to be doing an offering to the Most High, but you put in the offering in their pocket, so their wife could cook the big pork eating ass priests. So they could eat these damn ass what you would call it pork. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some pork chops. You know what I'm saying? You making their family while you starve to death. You trying to offer your offering to the Most High that yes, I'm trying to do my best to follow your laws, but what you're doing, you're falling in the pockets of these false priests and false people that don't have nothing to give you but lies. How you go to church and sing this and sing that? You're not rejoicing. How you rejoicing if you don't know the true meaning of the Most High's word? You gotta understand. You gotta get rid of that attitude that I gotta be accepted. If nobody like you for who you are inside, they not good for you. Take that front off, swallow that pride, that ego, that manhood or womanhood. Stop trying to prove something or try to show off, because all you're doing is poisoning your mind and soul to death for eternity. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters. It's coming from brother Ephraim ben Shalom, from the tribe of Ephraim. I'm not Boricua. They gave us, the slave owners gave us that name. We are Ephraimites, one of the lost tribes of Israel. Search instead of going out with your friends to let me see what I could go. We're gonna drink. Search. It's time to open your heart and stop following after lust and desires. Because I know your television ain't gonna save your soul. So as I go on, they are brought without regard to cause, but there is no breath in them. Having no feet, they carry on their shoulders of others, revealing to mankind their worthlessness. They ain't worth nothing. They garbage. Carrying an idol. What is the idol? What the hell is the idol? Oh, it's representing Yeshua's mother. No, it ain't representing Yeshua's mother, Mary. As you call him Jesus. His real name is Yeshua because it's no J in the Hebrew language. They put that, they added that to the alphabet. So you pronouncing his name the wrong way. It's Yeshua. Like I was saying. And those who serve them are put to shame, because if any of these gods fall to the ground, they themselves must be picked up. If your God that you got in your house falls down, who gotta pick it up? Can he pick himself up? No, he's gonna be there like a dummy. No life in him. Why put you serving the dead? You're not serving the living creator, the living higher, praise be him. If anyone sets up right up and cannot move itself, And if it trips over, it cannot straighten itself. Give the place before them, just as before the dead. The priests sell the sacrifice that are offered to these gods and use the money for themselves. Wow. This is in the Bible. If you call the Bible a lie, you are part of the serpent seed. You worry about you chasing after the money. The money is your God. Do you know about where it says in the courtroom and behind the dollar bill what it means? When it says we trust in God? Yeah, they trust it, right? They trust in gold, oil, and drugs to keep, you see that? Make it off. That's the real meaning of that. It means gold, oil, and drugs. Wake up, because this country got more. This is the Babylon of the ages. Amazing. When you do your when the Most High open your heart and eyes to things and start taking you away from things slowly but surely. But you better hurry up. The time is short. So as I was saying, likewise their wife prepared some of the meat with salt, but give none to the poor or the helpless. Sacrifices to them made even be touched by a woman in their period of their childbirth. Surely, since you know all these things, and they are not gods, do not fear them. So on there, how you say, oh, let me see, should I, wow, yo, Happy New Year, 4th before July, happy birthday. You don't supposed to be saying none of that. You don't supposed to say none of that for real. None of that. You don't supposed to be celebrating birthdays. You don't supposed to be celebrating 4th of July. Because everything, these American pigs, Edomites that come from Esau, the serpent seeds, have changed the history and been hiding it for years. Been hiding it for years. And lucky, the only way you could find this that the government is trying to shut off is the internet, because they can't stop the internet, because the internet is worldwide, and worldwide you can find the information you're looking for without them telling you the same story in school. When you're trying to learn something, they make you learn what they want you to learn. The teachers are paid to make you stupid. A certain level of education. So wake up. Stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness, my brothers and sisters. No, it's hard. Okay, you must get into the book. So as I say, shalom shalom to my sisters. To next time, but please take a minute out your time and open the book, or ask people to help. Or you go on YouTube, subscribe on my videos, or we got other people around that, they know a little better of things than the elders that know a little better than me. But I am out here trying to wake up the blind, the people that's dead. You want to live, stop walking like The Walking Dead. That's the show y'all always watch, right? The Walking Dead, oh, it's cool. That's sorcery. You're not allowed to watch that. This is what you're supposed to be watching. Right here. Your book, your history. You hear me? Your history. This is your history. The Bible is your history. Alright, my brothers. As I say, once again, please, shalom, shalom, with the blessing of the Most High and Yeshua and Ahaya. Open your hearts before it's too late. I love you, man. You're my family, man. We suffer too much. We the only people that suffer that the Bible speaks about. You don't see no white people suffering the way we suffer. Shalom, shalom.